Alrighty, hey. Felt like I didn't have much of a break. It's got a little bit of lunch. Had the news. So, oh, I'm devastated. That's twice this week. Yeah, it's not very good here either. Which is good thing, because I had I just realized I meant to have training tonight, but it's been moved to Saturday, which is awesome. Had a small try to retest the low, made sense. Yep, I've really wanted to pull the trigger to sell again, but I didn't want to ruin my my New York session. But man, I should have. I've made a big mistake on here. I should have really have waited and seen something clearer, and it wasn't entirely clear until I'd closed this dream about here. So my mistake, first mistake was getting the sell from here, somewhere in here, pushing price and not securing anything. And then it came up, and it was basically, well, I took a sell and then closed it, thinking I was going to retest the high, and then it dropped. And then I took it as it was breaking the lows, so then I got a not as good position down here, and then didn't secure any because it was only like 15 pips up. Then price came up, stopped me out, and then I took a sell again somewhere here, and then it came up, and that was a little loss. A little bit of a loss on that one. Then it gave the really beautiful setup, and then it dropped, and then it would have been a beautiful trade. English bank rates came out, and I really should have anticipated that this was going to take time. It would be a slower day than previous days, because we had that news hanging around. So felt a little bit dumb from that. Annoyed because this was a banger. An absolute, another 100 pip day it should have been. Yesterday's trade had missed the move because it was too quick. So anyway, gold's going to make it up to me. So we've got news, we've got PPI, which usually comes out after CPI. So let's see, we've seen the consumer side of things, which was inflation was a bit sticky. Let's see what PPI is going to do from the producer point of view. Let's see if there's inflation, but same thing, same deal, same impact. If this has got hopefully it's one-sided, but we've got unemployment claims. So we could have lower than expected PPI, which would be good for gold. No, wait. No, it would be, if it's flat, actually gold's gonna be a little bit tricky, because we've got two narratives. You've got interest rate hikes, and then we've got inflation, recessionary fears, and we also have debt ceiling talks. So let's just see what it does. But then we'll get unemployment claims as well. So we could get very good chance we get mixed news, which we can get whipsaw again. But the way price has been pushing up, like here, then I'm still keen for sells. I'm actually keen for this to be manipulating the highs, but I need like same thing, right? We've got clean candles above, clean candles below, and then we're sort of in the middle. Thanks, Danny. So let's just see what's going to happen. I've got my computer ready. Got to make back some of these little losses from dancing around winning trades all day. Looks like a mess. Let's mark up our charts. We've got 10 minutes until comics. I've got this eternal battle going on with my iPad. So I save things on here on the iPad, and technically what that should do is convert it over when I check the charts on my iPad, but it doesn't. And then when I load the iPad, it hasn't loaded the changes, and then what it does is it saves the iPad's changes. So when I come back to the computer, it's reverted back again. So it's been an internal battle. I change, I move some like indicators around, and it just disappears. Anyway, let's mark up. Let's mark up our points of interest. Let's mark up where we think price can go, and let's mark up what we're going to look for. Let's mark up what we're going to look for reactions from. So beautiful move in London. Haven't seen a London session like this for quite some time. Move your legs. Yeah, good. If you don't use them, you lose them. Okay, Thursday. See if we can get a correction and then keep on going up. Phone is lagging unless you close the app. Okay. Yeah, like very rarely you'll check the charts on the iPad. So 50% correction, keep pushing up. I'm still thinking that we're going to hit 2000 at some stage. Because I've been believing that with this clean candle, we're going to fill that, and we did, and we fill it with overshoot. So I'm really, if I see something along here, I would lean into my sells. Check 1 hour, check 2 hour, check 4 hour. Daily doji, so we've got range to fill. 30-minute wick. 15-minute. Yeah. Let's check that little guy. Looking beautiful for the sells. 5-minute. Let's check out what's happening to the left. I'll mark up these levels anyway. I don't really believe in that one too much. A 3-minute. Alrighty. Yeah, we'll wait till the news. So we've got 7 minutes and we've got comics, and then 17 minutes we've got PPI. Okay. Let's check Forex.com as well. So no wick on that candle. No wick on this candle. 2052. I think I've got that marked up still. Yep, that's this line here. $20.18, do I have that marked up? What better day than be trading gold when it's raining outside? Okay, let's check 2 hour. I'm gonna told Akshay that I'll do that. So double bottom 2021.70. Yeah, no, I think we're good to go. Let's just wait and watch for. Love to see a push up, and then see correction. Hey Charles, how are you, buddy? That's what I'm looking for. Or are we going to see a sell-off towards to 2000? Got a ton of lines on here, so we haven't taken out this little doji. What time was that? 10 to 3. Key level 240, 2040. I'll just leave it. Yeah, I mean, I don't really see much in the way of something that likes 15 minute, 3 minute. I don't really see much in the way. Oh, maybe. There's a couple little clues. Yeah, I just don't want it to drop now, because that's going to be a bit annoying. So the signs I'm seeing, and closing below the support, but I think we can be a bit patient on this one.
Oh.
Damn it. Yeah.
50 pips.
Yeah, that was my worry. Holy man. Why?
I've been looking at that all afternoon.
Oh, Danny got it. So good. Awesome.
Still going.
FDIC to make an announcement on deposit insurance fund today. That should be, well, I mean, if they're going to secure the banking system, that's going to relieve some FUD from the market. Bank of England, the risk of at least one more rate hike is high. Yeah, I don't trust any of these moves just yet. Germans flying? Flying where? Which way? Up? Far out?
Oh.
Some 1 minute chart. Yeah. Pound's gonna come down. I thought this would happen.
That's that whole clean movement field. Come on, quick.
Yeah. Let's fade out the move. Alrighty, well, let's see, hey. That was kind of the 50% pullback for London, so that's annoying. Did it in one foul swoop before the news. So Danny's set up, looking for, oh, okay, the clean candle, break the low, take it, yeah. Good work, Danny. 60 pips. More, 80 pips.
Yeah, I'm in at 2035 as well.
Hey, good one, Rob. Yeah, I just didn't want to pull the trigger because of the news. That's good, mate. So 12 seconds, and we're going to have comics volume kick in if it kicks in. Because of the news, it might be a bit subdued because the news is 10 minutes later. So this is it. I see my timer is a little bit delayed still. Eddie's probably looking at this 15-minute. Did you take that, Eddie, from the 50 EMA target 2035? That's BTM style, wasn't it? So I'm more keen for sells for some reason. But I'm not going to marry this bias. I do need to keep my eyes peeled. Keep my eyes peeled for buys if they present themselves. But I'm more looking for a downside. $77 pips locked in. Good one. Okay, so COMEX open was a little fizz, which is quite typical when there's news at 1:30.
Oh man, what happened on that candle?
Oh man, I know. It was.
100.
I really wanted, like, I didn't really see much apart from the 30-minute, yeah, and I was like, I'd like to execute on that, but it was a bit tricky. Are you still holding? Did you hold your? Where did you get out of German 40?
Yeah, still holding that position.
Man, it's gonna be a killer.
Yeah, I mean we saw the entry based upon the 2 hours also, like a 2-hour HCS setup, 1 hour HCS setup, 4-hour HCS setup. So everything is pointing out that we wanted to push to the downside.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I got it, not in it, but I'm happy for you guys.
Who else hold that position?
Ivan, he was in it.
Oh, Evan. Okay.
I'm really enjoying German 40 in the mornings. More so than gold. Because gold.
Where did he close? He closed the position early, I think.
Oh, he closed it. He was going for 100 pips. So he had the. I did see your. Where was 200 pips? Can't see the price.
Let me see. 1 second. About 200 pips.
15,856. 15,856. Oh, so it didn't get much further than that.
Yeah.
I don't think your magic keys is selected.
No, just for the pip counter.
Yeah. So good. Yeah, that was me. That was me, not nervous, but missing the trade.
Man, good one. By the way, you enable the streaming mode. That's a good thing on Discord.
Yes. Glenn did that earlier. I think you managed to successfully share. Is that what you mean?
No. I'm talking about the stream on stream mode for the Discord.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So that way everyone cannot see your ID or personal information.
Oh, did I? Didn't mean to do that. I updated it.
So for gold, my bias is still bullish because we created liquidity here. So expecting price to come back one more time or create any kind of HCS to again push to the upside. Obviously today we have a little bit problem because 4-hour, we are at the middle of the range right now. Like price is just 4-hour is.
As I was saying in the start of the, like, it's annoying. This is the typical news setup, isn't it? Clean candles above, clean candles below, and we're in the middle.
Yeah. And it's like a we are at the 4-hour zone is downside, 4-hour are our upside, and we are at the middle right now.
Mm-hmm.
So where we can go upside or the downside, and nothing is giving us a direction like in not any FU candle upside or the downside.
Yeah.
So it's really difficult to look for any kind of position right now.
Yeah.
I mean, the hourly already gave us idea that we wanted to push to the upside, but 4-hour did not give any direction where we are going. After yesterday's rejection from the upside, we did not exactly tap 2050,
Yeah.
but we kind of rejected from the 4-hour area. So, and we also now today from the bottom, we also got rejected from the bottom side. So now let's see. Maybe I will wait for this 4-hour close.
Mm-hmm. I would say, do you consider the bullish candle as part of the setup? This one here?
Yeah, not just that single candle. This is just one manipulation part of that. I need another one candle coming downside, retesting this candle, and then closing another manipulation in this area. So it's a confirmation that we wanted to push to the upside. So, for example, let's say this candle and another candle came downside, retested that candle, and then we start moving to the upside.
Yeah.
So for HCS, not in just a single candle cannot be enough. You need at least 2-3 manipulation. Then you can say that we are moving away from that area. Yeah, price should not be breaking that low. If the price breaking that low, that means we can again push to the downside and grabbing more liquidity from the downside.
Mm-hmm.
And he also gave an idea that let's say this is a HCS setup from top side. So if the price is breaking that HCS setup, why banks are breaking that HCS setup? Because HCS setup, or you can say FU candle, has the least liquidity. Oh, news.
Yeah. PPI. Okay. Numbers
Okay,
were... How were the numbers? Okay. Lower and as expected. So,
And what's happening today? We are like moving like a 70-80 pips in a 5-minute or 1-minute candle.
yeah, it's insane. Let's see. Got unemployment to come out as well. Okay, so I was looking for this to be hit 2041. Is it, if this just keeps on flying up, I hope it does a wick fill and then keeps on pushing up. This would be a CPI setup as yesterday. If it just pulls all the way down, it doesn't help me. It's because the momentum's here right now. So let it go with the momentum. $264K. Okay, so unemployment was higher. So inflation's coming down a little bit. Unemployment was higher.
No effect for the German 40.
German 40 should be going down. Yeah. So let it just keep on doing a wick fill. And then we're going to wait for it. Like, should do a wick fill, maybe break the high a little bit more, and then start rejecting. And then we can look to fill this clean candle. So, like something like this. Kind of looking for this. So I'm looking for. Yeah, but so the German 40 direction will now become more correlated with the US indices. So for US indices, I'd kind of wait for NYSE. But this should just, if the momentum is here, we should keep on pushing up. And then I think maybe we can even potentially, I don't think we'll get 2050, but I'm really looking for finally to find a little bit of support. I don't want to do a wick fill, a clean candle fill straight away. I'd really like it just to, the momentum to stay here and keep pushing up. Make it easier. It's easier for my trade than for a sell.
We left the imbalance candle here, so probably price can come back downside.
Yeah, that's, I want to leave it there for later to target.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see if we get any kind of manipulation or upside, so we can target that thing.
JP Morgan saying commercial real estate losses may take a few banks down. Not gonna happen. German 40's falling now. Okay. I wonder if we can, so if we do a retest of the 2035 and then close bullish, we can now do the wick fill potentially. But I don't want to trade, I mean, it's up to you guys. I'm not really looking to execute on a buy just yet. Wrongly or rightly. Nah, nothing yet, George. Oh, so nothing from me anyway. Danny got this move down. I don't think anyone caught the PPI news.
Nice. Danny is a goat. She got that 70 pips in a 1 minute candle.
Yeah.
Okay, negation from the upside, so probably pushing to the downside then. If
What?
we are breaking that previous candle low.
Is it because this one's higher?
I mean, what it did was previous candle break the previous candle.
Low.
This candle low, break the previous candle low, close bullish one, and this candle what it did was it broke the previous candle high and then close bearish. It did not break that low. If it could have broke that low, then it's easy move to the downside. Because this closed like a FU candle. So why price suddenly push little bit upside and then start moving to the downside?
Mm-hmm.
It should have just start moving to the upside.
I still don't trust this, to get triggers just yet.
I mean, I don't want to take entry in between right now.
Yeah.
Either I could have taken entry in this area or the top side area. Right now it's just the middle of the range, but this concept is still valid. If this candle is closing below that candle low, then probably we are moving to the downside.
Just ranging, just consolidating for now. So apart from that 170 pip push, there's been just still a bit of volume, but it's just sideways. Okay. So
Stop loss is too big. 18, 19 pips.
yeah. So what are they pricing in? Looks like they're pricing in rate hikes still. No, gosh, it's dropped significantly. This should be a bullish driver for indices. That should be a massive bullish driver. Oh, they're even potentially a small chance of cuts. Holy. That changes things. That changes things definitely big time. I might even target I might target buys for US 30 if I don't see anything in gold. Or German 40. If I start to see some upside. I mean, where are we on the scheme of things? Off this monthly level, I'm going to set an alert. And then if I start towards like in about 45 minutes time, start to see some sort of bullish signs. Because at the moment we are getting rejections from the top side. But I might even have a crack at a buy. Reason being, if they think like if they're going to price in that there's even a smidgen of chance that there's going to be a rate cut, or at least now what they were pricing in was the potential for a rate hike at the next meeting, and now they're saying, man, there's no chance. They're going to hold. There's almost, I mean, they've still got many more data releases to go that are going to shape. It's still got like a month till the next FOMC. So, but what it will do is they'll start pricing this in. Yeah, Ivan, that's FedWatch. So like what the market's sort of pricing in. So now they're looking at 16 at the July meeting. It's almost 50-50 whether it's going to be held or cut. So they basically said, look, we've reached terminal rate. There's no going up now. This is what they're pricing in. So that should be bullish for indices. So I'll let my little alert go off. And if it goes off, then I'll look for a buy opportunity potentially. So this could be a sell-off on gold, because if they're going to gear up for a buy in indices, we might see outflows. So money outflowing from gold into indices to pump up the stock market if that's going to happen. So we could see a drop, which would lead into my bearish bias for gold. So I'm going to keep that in mind. So I'm seeing if this was a liquidity grab. I just don't see anything yet. I just see sideways. You know, to be honest as well, like if it wasn't for that news, I would have been doing the stream in about 30 minutes time. But we're almost going to come down all the way down to basically where we opened. This is the news candle. Almost faded out that whole move.
Just trying to close the trade now in Haydos.
Yeah, mate.
2,948 MS was the ping.
2,498.
948.
2,948 or just 948?
2,948.
Oh,
That's how long it took to close the bloody trade.
3 seconds. Acre or Alpha?
Yeah, ACG.
ACG.
So,
What's it normally? Better than that?
The worst one I had today was 867, but they're normally around 320.
Okay, yeah, that's a bit. We can see the volatility as well. Like we're getting like 70, 60 pip moves on the 5-minute candles.
Yeah. Anyway, that'll do me tonight, boys and girls.
All right.
Have a good one.
Sleep well, mate.
See you, mate.
All right. Sort of maybe this is going to be a little support candle. And now we can potentially sweep this kind of like trend line liquidity that was being built up. So I wonder if we can see that. And then now do the wick fill. Yeah, kind of like that idea. If it rejects now, comes down, then and it forms like a rejection candle here, I might even take that long, kind of flipping my bias, which I said I wasn't going to do. 3-minute close, quite nice. 5-minute, it's got 2 minutes till it closes nice. Just need to see if we get a little retest, but if you're in a buy right now, it could come back on you. But I'd say this is now wick fill time. German 40 starting to drop a bit more as we're getting closer to that monthly level. 15,840. Patience is going to get us paid today. So 6 pips away for German 40 to the monthly level. Then I'll start looking for bullishness. Closing under that, under this news candle, we could start to see some, that could create some liquidity, selling liquidity. Yeah, that's what I put in. That's what I'm looking at, Ivan. Oh, did you have it at 15,850? So you're at the quarterly now. Mine was a little bit lower. Mine's 15,840. Oh, there's 2 of them. If it's double lines, it's even better. Good spot. I didn't have it on my charts. Okay. Good one. So we're sort of at a level now already. The old double liner. Okay, so just look for a setup and then we'll take a long, risk a little bit on it. I think it's worth it. On the back of that news. Because we still are, like, we're looking at the higher time frame, we're still, you know, uptrend. So we've got clean candles underneath here, but let's look for a setup. I'll just go back and forth between the two. Look for a trade on both. Ultimately, I'm looking for gold to sell it, and I'm looking for indices to buy it. And I might even entertain a US30 trade. The setup I'm looking for is the same thing. So 1 hour on gold is looking, yeah, if we can close bullish, the 1 hour is looking like a bit of a doji. So take the high and then drop. Yeah, I think, well, yesterday they were leaning towards how much more can rates hike before the news. But now we've got more data, so it firms up the odds. I'm not looking for a buy on gold, actually. I think that's just, I made that mistake already last week. Taking a buy and then missing the sell that I was looking for. So I'd rather just stick to my bias. 3 minutes, about to close in 8 seconds. This is looking like a good candle. 5 minutes, got another minute. This could be the first sign. 1 minute didn't really do anything yet. But 3 minutes is looking pretty decent. It's just a little bit early, I find, for gold. Come up to the close of this first 4 hour candle. 4 hour candle is going to be closing quite strong bullish. Sell gold, Rob? Yeah. All right. German. Still nada on these lower time frames. I'd like it to tap the lower one as well and then push bullish. At the moment, we're still seeing bearish pressure in. So I need to start to see bullish pressure before I entertain it. Okay, there we are. Good one. Okay, so I guess now I'd like to see one of these candles faded out. So something closing maybe above this double top. And then retest, go long. As long as the candles are shaped the way we want. Send an alert back up here now. So, could still sell off a bit more, but I'm looking for it to rebound a lot of that move. Yeah, something like that. 15,830 and up. We need Banksy to get up, don't we?
He's pretty quiet at the moment.
Yeah, he senses it's all calm.
Too early.
All right, let's see what's going on. So 4 hours, come to close at 2 minutes. 1 hour is looking like a doji. 30 minutes, the way this is shaped, looks like this is the open of that candle though here still. So 30 minutes looking like a long wick with no bottom wick. So can we do the wick fill still? 4 hours going to close above resistance. So that means we'll probably extend the range up and then look for this path to be followed. 1830 and 1530 indeed got hit. Move that across like that. Oh, see you, Danny. Yeah, you got your trade, didn't you? So clean candles down. So let's see if we can show some rejections. At the moment it's all downtown. Yeah, well, it's still quiet, so I'm not really seeing anything. 4 hour came to a close. So 4 hour looked like this. Closed above resistance. So it would be counter trending the 4 hour candle here. Well, I would be. This 4 hour candle still has time to close on the other feed. $20.50 was never hit still. Okay, so no wicks. Let's put liquidity sitting here. Double top kind of thing. GE40 dying. Gosh. Now we took out yesterday's low. Alright. So can drop this down a little bit now. Actually still trading above here. We'll be on the way to recovery. So I want to see it just reject these monthly levels and quarterly levels. But probably with NYSE, we'll see that recovery. German now sort of rebounding a little bit. What about US 30? No, straight down. Wait for equities open. Okay, so first little sign. Yeah, GE40 potentially showing a nice little rejection now. Just keeping my eye on the price. I'll just put that here. Just gonna make a coffee. Got a little bit to wait. All right. So we've completed this candle here. The news candle, sorry, we've retested it. So what's going to happen from here? German's still selling off, which is good. I'm happy about that. I don't want to take any sells on gold just yet. I'd like it to make a top wick. And I'm happy to wait to NYSE. I wish I was holding my sell from German 40. But I think when equities open, they're going to start looking, I think they'll be a little bit bullish. Because Fed swaps upgrading the odds of rate cuts beginning in July. Yeah, we've already seen that. So we might see pushes down to better price points of interest. And then we'll start to see this bit of recovery. So I'm going to drop this down. So like now we've got another swing. Going to bring that alert down a little bit, but I still wouldn't mind trading it back above 1840. Sorry, 15840. What else do I have down here? Snake. We're going to look for some drops. So got a clean candle to the left here. So yeah, this could fall all the way. I'm going to set another alert at this one. Thank you. Yeah. Anyone else got any ideas? To gold sell 2035. Cool, good one. Yeah, run number as well at 15800. Okay, so 3 minutes starting to show a little bit more as well. So I think trading under 2030, if we can break this wick, then we can maybe take some pullback sells as well. Come on. Good one. 40 pips, beautiful. Thinking we're not going to maybe have that correction, but look at the 30-minute. It's that setup. If we can close below the support candle, then we've got this wick to fill, and then this whole range. And then after down here, we don't really, you know, we could easily start seeing gold really bleed. Especially if we start seeing equities start to have a little boost. $15 minutes looked alright as well. Closed below support. Not much range though to the London 50, but we should be able to fill this wick now. There we go. Breaking through. So look at the Swiss pairs. The Swiss and the yen pairs gaining a bit of strength. So if equities are coming down, yen's getting stronger. US is gaining strength. All the safe haven currencies are gaining strength. All except for gold. Damn. Okay. It sucks. It didn't come up. I was really hoping I was going to be able to sell off from up here somewhere and then get that move down. The 30 is looking beautiful. All up ahead of NYSE. Really could be targeting 2000s. Well, the 70% that answered, at least 50% were correct. So this is the 15, what was that from? A 30-minute doji. Yeah, that was a beautiful trade. Look at this. That was really nice. Price pushes up, resistance candle, bullish candle, breaking the low, quick fill, target for the doji. Are you holding, Rob, from 2035?
No, I moved my stop down. It came back up, stopped me out.
Ah,
So
bummer.
again.
Yeah, that stop loss is a problem, moving the stop loss.
Yeah.
Two things. Okay, being patient will get you paid. Willing to take a loss will get you paid. Unwilling to take a loss or being too conservative, the market will somehow make you, will somehow take it from you. They're going to get rid of this idea because it's not really going to be valid anymore. 5 more minutes to wait. Man, this starting these streams, what do you, tell me, what do you guys think? Do you prefer starting the stream early and then watching the New York Open into the equities open? Or do you prefer the streams being shorter and more active during the stream? Let me make another poll for that. It might be a bit easier. Can do multiple choice. The quiz like school. Okay. These are our options. You can do multiple choice. So London streams are definite. Yeah, I agree. And we're a little bit mixed on the New York stream. Yeah, depending on news, I think as well. I think if there's no real news, I think it's better to be short and snappy. But it does get late. It does get late, but we do get this dead zone that we sort of gotta get through when there is no news. So that's my only concerns about it being boring. So what I was thinking as well also is perhaps we can like play around with the robot, like a London stream, and then play around with the robot a little bit later, and then come in for like looking for gold scalps in the around the NYSE time, 3 o'clock candle time. All right, so we've got gold starting to do a little fake out because we've got the clean candle. Then we're having this little push back up, little manipulation here as well. So it's sort of gearing up. This is NYSE now, the opening minutes. Things should get interesting from here. Let's look for US 30. Okay, can we do a sell to buy? Gonna have to wait a little bit. I haven't got nothing really marked up on here. German 40, we're selling off again. And I'd be keen to see what this is going to do once we start to break above back some of these, break some of these swings. So at the moment, do another little impulsive push down.